Hi guys, I'm here at SM Hypermart now. Well, okay. Let me put things straight about this issue. Well, after Lamanette, I left Lamanette at like 4 a.m. in the morning. This is because I really wanted to go home that time. I told my dad, Michoy, yeah, okay, let's call my dad Michoy instead. This is how I called my dad when we were younger. So I told Michoy, I just want to go home. I want to go home. I just want to go home because the owner might beat me up. I've been calling police. I've been reporting to the police because about Cindy and what happened and things and stuff like that. And I didn't want any scandals. And I didn't want these things, and especially the scammers online. Porn sites, God sakes. I didn't know if these are syndicatos or something. But anyway, so after that, yeah, I went to say, Tama was looking for me. May was my colleague. She's also a cheerleader. And so I had a cup of coffee, the one with the dispenser, $5. And I went to Nikki's and I went to Shangri because my mouth was watering for a croissant. And my mouth has been watering for a croissant for bread for a long time. And the bakery's there in San Juan, they open at like five in the morning. And things like that. So I went to the Shangri. I want to pamper myself with a croissant. So I went there and went to Mega Mall, and I was so happy. I was free, and then that night, I went to Trixie, and I lives at the slum area in the slum area back there in San Juan. So it's not fun really going to the slum areas there, and she still owes me money because I used to sell clothes. And then I went to McDonald's to sleep there. I was able to sell jeans because I was selling old clothes. I was selling my own clothes actually because I really needed the money. So I said, I sold jeans and I slept at Patas. First night I slept at Patas. Second night I slept at McDonald's and then transferred to five-star bus station. There are plenty of people there, and I didn't want to go to Patas anymore because these people are going to take it, and I didn't want to cause any to create any more talks. Actually, I told my manager Letty that I can sleep with Vertas, but I need to find a place where I can sleep better, not at Vertas. So I went to five-star bus stations that are pretty crowded there. I make sure that the guards see me so that they will. So that I would have witnesses that hey, I'm not with someone. I'm not a pickup. I'm not a pickup. I'm not prostitute. And so anyway, look, I just want I complained them to the barangay. I complained everything. I told the barangay about what happened in Lamanette. I told the barangay what happened in San Juan, and it's a barangay issue. And look, I just want to live a normal life. I'm applying for a job, and I speak well to the barangay. So I have scoliosis, and so that's it. And I complained Ria and Eva for not giving me back my clothes for telling me that I cannot enter our home, our house. Although they give me food too, anyway, so that's okay. And they're accusing me of using prohibited drugs and accusing me of panlalalaki and prostituting myself, which is please, okay. For one thing, I made it clear that I have to live alone. Please, look. I didn't want anything to harm my application, especially now that I'm living out here in the streets. And I have previous achievements and my achievements are that I have to work on. So I didn't want anything to harm my applications because I would be needing to I would need to be very very focused in what I'm going to do and the job that I'm going to apply to. No, well, yeah, it's in Makati. Most of the employers that wants to interview me are in Makati. I've spoken to them already. I've spoken to them and they told me that, well, you need this, you need that. And of course, I'm already marketing manager. I was already a marketing manager and I cannot go lower than marketing manager. Everybody knows that. So I would have to move on from there and let's see what happens. And please, stop intriguing me and do the fuck the bitch you walk my phone. I'm willing to let go of the LinkedIn, my predictions about LinkedIn shares and Tesla. That's it because I still have Goldman Sachs. And they can call Goldman Sachs, even if the CEO, probably they're going to answer phone because we already had the talk, and the CEO of Goldman Sachs is willing to vouch for me. So long farewell, you couple of bitches, and just leave me alone, okay? Goldman Sachs is there for me, and he's the CEO of Goldman Sachs, and skip to delete my darling. I didn't need your beauty for chips. Anything that involves the profitable is pure prostitution. So I have no choice but to admit. Okay, I have Goldman Sachs. I've spoken to Goldman Sachs sometime. Told them that LinkedIn shares is going for a downhill sprint, and I didn't keep up with it. About Tesla, yes, it's a big ano. And I need these things, but I need I need something that I can do here. Yeah, I understand about Michael Beck and Brad Hoosty, but I did the prediction online. So I would be needing some exercises here around here in Manila. This is why I go from one supermarket to another, checking on details and everything. Actually, I found a detail where I already have a updated paper. So please, fuck your asses. If you want, show everything that Robinson gave me as tokens for predicting this and predicting that. They're all yours. It's all yours. There's Wi-Fi, the mascara, the toothache drop, and whatever, the lipsticks, everything. Just shove it down your asses and fucking vagina so I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. If I can just shove dynamites down your asses and pussies out to